What's up YouTube, it's Deja and I'm back with another video, and today I am reviewing Annabelle hair and I'm doing a first impressions video. So I just put the hair in and now I'm gonna straighten it and we're gonna go through it together. So this is the hair fully washed. There's no product in it at all. I got straight texture, but as you can see, it is a little bit wavy towards the frontal, which is okay, I'm not complaining. And my hands are gliding through it nicely, so we're gonna style it and get our real first impressions. So, I feel like I should just talk too. What should we talk about? So this is not a boring hair review. I'm gonna talk about something. So I was thinking I should talk about like how to travel. Like, I know it sounds like just the easiest thing ever. Like, duh, girl, get on. Wow, this is not even on. So I know that sounds like the easiest thing ever, but like a lot of people really don't know how to travel and really don't know like the first couple steps to doing it, and they really want to. So that's who this video is for. The girl who wants to travel that just maybe doesn't have enough money or is just like not really good at saving money, or the girl that wants to go a bunch of places but her friends are just like not down, or they say they are and just always like flake out, etc. So this is for you guys. I'm gonna give you guys all the apps I use, everything I use. So let's see where to start. So for example, I'm going to New York in February, and last year I started taking trips. Like, I went to Cancun, I went to Atlanta, I went to New York and things like that. And I did it all by myself because, well, Cancun I was with my mom and my friend, but like I ordered my ticket before everybody. I let everybody know like, I'm going, you guys can come, but I'm going. So before, I used to always want to take trips and my friends would just bail, like, or they would just like just mess around and never get like the money, or it's just always an idea and something we just never did. Like, it was just always like that. And like, I get it, like, what, I was 20 and before I was trying to make trips like when I was like 18, but it's definitely possible. You just have to just plan it out like really, really good. So last year I just decided like, I'm gonna start taking trips. If they have to be solo trips, then so be it, but I'm definitely gonna start because there's no way I'm just gonna miss out on life because my friends don't want to come. So I'll do my New York trip for an example. I went to New York for 10 days by myself. I've been in New York before when I was like 14, but obviously it wasn't the same because I'm 21 now, and like it's fashion week and like I was just so hyped and I really didn't know anyone. So I just made that leap, like, okay, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna buy my ticket, I'm gonna buy everything, and if people wanna come, they can come, but if not, then that's just, it is what it is. So it took me about 2 weeks to save my money, and the ticket was about like 300 something, maybe like 350, and I got an Airbnb, and I'll put my Airbnb link below so you guys can use that as well to get discounts off your first like Airbnb. I don't use anything else for like my hotels and things, like hotels and stuff like that. I don't do that. It's just really expensive, and like trying to do like a trip and getting an actual hotel is just really expensive. So Airbnb was the one. I ended up getting an Airbnb shared with like 2 other girls. It was a loft and they live there and they just like Airbnb 1 room out. That's a whole nother video in itself, but it took about 2 weeks to save. So once I saved enough, I saved like 600 bucks and I bought the Airbnb and I bought the ticket, the round trip ticket, and it was just kind of like, okay, now this is like actually happening. Like you're actually going, you just spent all the money, like now you have to mentally prepare yourself. Cause I don't know anyone, it's, you know, you always just second guess because your friends are not going and you're just like, you're just always kind of just scared to go anywhere new. I don't know, that's how I am. And I'm such an outgoing person and I was just kind of like super nervous. I wanted to go, like I was excited, but I was just nervous, you know? So I got my ticket on an app called cheapoair.com. Obviously that's not the app is just Cheapo Air. And there's another app called Skiplagged, and I'll link those down below as well. And that's how I was able to get like a really good price on a ticket. And it wasn't Spirit, like it was a, I think it was like, I have to crack my neck, guys, sorry. I think it was like a Delta or JetBlue or something. It wasn't Spirit, so, and it wasn't American Airlines, so God bless. Nothing against those two, I just like always had bad experiences with them. So, you know, that's just not what I wanted. And it was like a great price. And I didn't have any layovers and I didn't have like any drama. It was just really, really smooth. So those 2 apps are really good for like just good price tickets, and yeah. Now, yeah, I already talked about the Airbnb. So Airbnb is what I use. You can get like so many different codes off of it. That's why I use it, and you can get something that's perfect for you. So I wanted something that I knew I wasn't gonna be home a lot because it's fashion week. So I'm either gonna be partying a lot, going to shows a lot, something I won't be at the house, like just at the house to get ready and that's it. So I ended up getting something that was like very open, like I did the loft idea. And I had my own like private entrance, but it was still a loft. And it was good because I was just in and out all the time. And I thought that was a good idea. Now, if you want something that's like you want your own private room, like you can do it. And it's all cool. Like I really love that idea that you can just get your own 1 room if you want, because you're gonna be in and out. You don't have to get a whole room or like a whole hotel room or anything like that, and you can stay somewhere where they already live. So basically like there's spoons, knives, like just things that you need. And I love that about Airbnb. And like usually your person that's like booking it is very close or just like nearby and like very good to contact and easy to contact, and that's always a plus. So yeah, that's the Airbnb situation. I definitely, yeah, I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to survive basically. So you want to save your money very, very smart. Like you want to be ready for anything, especially if you're going somewhere where you don't know a lot of people, so you don't have anyone that can literally save you. And you just want to be smart. So you want to get your Airbnb in a good area. You want to like look at the reviews, things like that. You want to make sure your flight and the airport you arrive at is close to your Airbnb, or look up the price for your Uber, because you are gonna have to Uber from the airport, and that is $1 too, not $1, but like it is some money. So you have to save your money very smart. Like, okay, are you gonna rent a car or are you gonna Uber? If you're gonna Uber, you need like kind of a lot of money to Uber because you don't really know how much it is in different cities. Like in LA, Uber's $3 to $4 everywhere you go. Now in New York, it's 6 to 10, 10 to 20, like nothing less really. Like in LA, I get Ubers for like literally $1 sometimes if I'm lucky. So it's just really different. You really have to save your money because you will go broke. And like if your trip is like 10 days, on your 10th day you don't want to have no money, or like even on your 7th day you don't want to have like zero money. You have to plan it out. Like in New York, what is the smartest way to not spend money on Uber that much? Like you would have to get your Uber and like, I mean, you would have to get your Airbnb in like Soho or something other than like Harlem or Williamsburg or like Brooklyn or something, because that's Uber over there, you know? So yeah, I think you guys just understood me. I hope you guys understood me. Because the main things that you want to do is in Soho, Manhattan. So you might want to get your place close to there or in that area so you can spend less money on Uber. It is going to be more money on the Airbnb, but it will be worth it. So tip. That's a good tip. Now, yeah, saving your money while you're there. You could always look up wherever you're going the transportation. Like if you are fine with doing like public transportation, you can get an app called I think it's called City Map or something like that, and it gets your current location and it tells you all the transit. So trains, metros, like anything like that. It's gonna tell you the times and everything and how to arrive and just things like that. So that's really good to get. Like do your research wherever you go, get all the apps that they use out there. Like if you're going to London, ask someone in London or Google that shit of what's good apps. Like do you guys use Uber? Like, you know, just always do your research on the place you're gonna go, especially if you're gonna go by yourself or if you're gonna go with some friends and like you guys just aren't fully prepared. Yes, spend your money smart. So I know you probably would eat out a lot, but if you got like an Airbnb, you should probably cook. That would be a smart decision so you guys don't spend all your money just eating out and now you guys need an Uber to the airport because your trip's done and you don't have any money. So just spend smart. Like I said, buying groceries is way cheaper than eating out every single night. It's fine to eat out, you know, when you're just like craving it or whatever, or you really want to try a new spot because you're in a new place. But just remember, everything adds up. So Uber's, food, everything adds up. And you gotta be prepared, girl, because if you're there by yourself, you probably, you know, don't have any backup to like help you with like expenses and things like that. If you do, God bless, but yeah. Let me think of all my tips. I'll do like some mental tips. So like going by yourself, it is kind of lonely. Not gonna lie, probably very, very lonely. And when you feel like you're lowest, it's not like you can just call up your friend. Well, you can call up your friend, but the time zones are different and you know, you want to explore outside. You don't want to be in your Airbnb sad. So just be prepared for like the loneliness. You are gonna be lonely. You have to figure it out. You have to talk to people. You have to go out and do things and like just meet people, network. You can't be in your shell going to different places, especially if that's something you want to do, like travel a lot. You have to get out of your shell. You have to just do it. And that's really the motto for 2019. Like literally just do it. Whatever you want to do, do it. It does not matter. Everything is possible. And like, it's crazy because everything really is possible. Like that's not just like a cliche saying. That's like the truest saying ever. Anything you want, you can do. You just have to do it. So yeah, those are like kind of like my tips. I say like you should bring like $1,000 to like $2,000 worth of spending money. That's not even on the ticket. Like, that's how I feel. Well, I'm talking about New York, but say you go to like Australia or something, that dollar is a lot cheaper. So if you go to Australia with $500 and you get it converted into Australian money, that will turn into like 1,200 or some, what is in my face? Like, it will turn way more, more expensive. And I'm sure there's other countries like that as well, where the dollar, the US dollar is very, the US dollar is like more expensive, you know? So, yeah guys, those are my tips. Always, if you're in another country or another country or another state or just anything, please do not be scared to call the police. Like, you want to definitely have that be an option. Don't be scared, because you are in a whole nother place. I would always say carry like pepper spray, a little pocket knife, something like that. Girls, boys too, because guys are crazy too. So I would say just be prepared all around. Like, these are things to very much be prepared for. When you get on the plane, make sure you bring your own blanket, your own pillow, because you're gonna be uncomfortable. Like, these are little things that seriously matter. Like, when I went to Cancun, it's only a 4-hour flight, but I didn't have a pillow and it was just so uncomfortable. So that's when I knew, okay, I need to get an airport pillow. Like, everybody has these for a reason. Portable charger. Please have a portable charger. You are gonna be walking around so much, not because you want to, but maybe because you're lost sometimes, and you definitely need a portable charger. Let's see, what's some other necessities that you might need? Get to know the people around you. Like, if you get an Airbnb, get to know the neighbors. Like, get to know everyone, because you just want to be safe and you want to be aware of your surroundings. These are not like creepy things. These are such regular things, and everybody should know them. I think you guys will be great. Like, solo trips are just great. It's great for your energy. It's great just all around. It's probably a little bit harder if you're somebody who like wants to be by your friends all the time, but if that's you, then you need to get out of your shell. Like, you need to like meet new people, and you need to do that, and you can expand your horizons so much by just going different places. Okay, so this hair is straightened. This is super cute. I need some hairspray for like the flyaways at the top, but it's great. I need to pluck it a little bit more, but the actual texture, and this is lengths 24, 24, 24. It's super long. This doesn't even look like a 24. It looks like a 26. It's gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, this is really, really gorgeous. I am feeling it. This might be my NY hair. I want to tone it a little bit more, like get the brassiness out of it. I don't know if you guys can see the brassiness because of my background being silver, but it is a little bit yellowish blonde. And I need to just wash it with purple shampoo a couple of times, and I'm gonna be great. So thank you guys so much. This was my first impressions of Ali Annabelle hair, and I hope you guys got some tips about traveling, and I hope you guys are ready. Ask me anything else you guys need below, and I got you guys always. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more videos.